meet again, Link. It's so fast, too. Wow. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With no exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, this ice will never melt. Man, I love this room. Love this room. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zora, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move. Like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn into noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. Man, we're getting all this stuff out of order here. Now, I think I've read somewhere that you can actually do the water temple before you get the bow in the forest temple. I believe you can do it. I actually don't know how to do that, though. Yeah, but then again, you can... Well, then again... But you have to complete the forest temple in order to go back in time as a child to, like, do the shadow temple and shit. We've learned the Serenade of Water. Link, I'll see you again. Huh. Interesting. Well... How many blue fires do we have? We have 2. Okay, that's good. We can leave. Now the iron boots. Probably the most hated item in the game. Which, thank God it was fixed in Ocarina 3 in 3D, where the iron and the hover boots are now just an item in that game, instead of here, where you actively have to go into your subscreen and change out your boots. You can't breathe underwater. Yeah, look at these iron boots. The iron boots are kind of a staple in this series. Although I don't remember what games it's featured in. I know they're in this game. They're in Twilight Princess. Are those the only 2 games that have them? No, that can't be it. Majora's Mask doesn't have iron boots. Twilight Princess does, and there's actually a lot of creative uses with the iron boots in that game. Alright. There is another piece of heart here. It's literally at the bottom of this little lake here. However, I do need the iron boots. Although, no, I'm going, Jesus, this place is so cold. This is so cold. How am I not getting hypothermia? Well, I am the hero of time, so I guess I can't die. But canonically, Link dies. It's like, but canonically, Link does die. It's like, what? Link does die in this game. That leads into a whole nother timeline. All right, here. Let's get some blue fire for this guy. Nice warm blue fire for a Can I talk to you from here? Are you I have to be down there? I have to be down there in order to talk to him? Oh, come on, Navi! Speak. Good lord. Oh, I've come back to life! Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. Yeah, well, I mean, it was me. Apparently Sheik didn't have enough blue fire to save you too. It looks like you have had a hard time breathing underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. Wear this. Wear this, you won't choke underwater. Well, you don't... I'm pretty sure you don't have to worry about choking underwater anyway. Unless, well... Choking on water? That's... Choking on water, that's drowning. I'm pretty sure that's not choking on water. Unless I'm dumb, but... Which I probably am. But yeah, you can get 3 warp songs like before you ever get to your first dungeon, which is really hilarious. Which is actually hilarious. Now I think, as far as like what items to have in bottles, I think the best thing is literally like 2 fairies and like 2 fairies and green potion. I think that's what I have in my other file, or even a blue potion. Honestly, that would work. That would also work. But now that I have the the iron boots, I can actually show you. Alright, so, Serenade of Water. There we go. Did I forget a song that fast? Like, holy crap, man, you're bad. You're just bad. How bad is your short-term memory? Warp to Lake Hylia. I don't think I've shown a warp song, really. But here we are, Lake Hylia. All changed. Look, it's all dried up. Like, it's literally all dried up and whatnot. What? When water fills the lake, shoot for the morning light. Oh, yeah, this is how you get fire arrows. So when you beat the water temple and have the bow in hand, you shoot, like, you shoot this way towards morning and you get fire arrows, so. Although I do kind of miss the fact that, yeah, you can, like, hookshot the tree, which is kind of cool. Oh, wait, if I can hookshot the tree... can I get the Skulltula that's here? That would be a thought. No. I might... Do I seriously need the long shot in order to do this? In order to get this Skulltula? Just ever so slightly down. Just ever so slightly. Wow. Can't even... Oh, man. Alright, well... Well, it is becoming nighttime. I'm pretty sure there is a Skulltula on this tree. As an adult, but... Alright. Man, this place is not looking great here, folks. But I actually do want to look into how to actually beat the water temple without the bow. Like, without the bow. Because that would be really cool, because I've never done that before. I know I've done the fire temple I remember on my last playthrough of this game, or the last time I played this game, I did the fire temple first. Like, fire forest water. Or fire forest under the well in water. But I want to say it is possible to... Like, I want to say it is possible to... There we go. Now there are birds. There are birds flying around here, so hopefully I won't get kicked off. Because that will happen. Oh, thank God. Thank God, because there's a piece of heart up here. There's a piece of heart up here. And I'll show you the fourth here. Oot shoot. Oot shoot. There is a way to cheat out this Skulltula, I think. And it is with the iron boots, and it is with the iron boots and the hookshot here. Cause I very much do not want to do adult fishing. And I believe there is a Skulltula here as well. But I want to get the heart piece first. So essentially, you have the iron boots and you have the hookshot. There's this box here. You hookshot the box. And while you're mid-transit, to get to the box, you take off the... You go into your subscreen and take off the iron boots. And it counts. And it counts as you touching the floor. So I never have to do adult fishing. I believe this is the only heart piece that is quote-unquote locked behind the golden scale. But I really don't want to try my luck again for adult fishing. Because I need a 25-pound fish to get the golden scale. I don't think that's happening. You touched the bottom just now. That's fantastic. I'll give you this. You got a piece of heart and you've completed 4. So this is our 12th piece of heart. The 12th heart container. And I want to say there is a golden Skulltula here as well that I also want to pick up. Man, this guy's keeping a pet shark in here? Good lord. Yeah, there is. Yeah, you can't use it. Funnily enough, I don't know why the hookshot is, like, the only item you can use underwater. Surprisingly enough. It's the only item... It's like the only item that you can actually use underwater. This is the same thing with Twilight Princess, too. Well, except for water bombs. But... May not have noticed, but I've been watching you. You dove 1 meter just now. I wouldn't call that a real dive. Well, I got your prize anyway. Yeah. It kind of sucks that Lake Hylia is dried up. Kind of sucks. But, it's alright. It's alright, but... Okay. Yeah, and this is now frozen off, and this... And even if you beat the water... Even if I beat the water temple, beat the water temple without the bow, which I'm actually very much considering, like, looking into. Like, I'm actually considering looking into how to beat the water temple without the bow. Because there's a part in... I want to say there is a couple of parts in the water temple that you actually need the bow for. Or that you would normally need the bow for, but I don't know if... I would imagine you can do it without the bow. Or at least a good chunk of the water temple without the bow. Then again, it's no randomizer, so... But then again, I wouldn't say no to staying in this blue tunic for a while. I really wouldn't. Alright, wasn't there a great fairy? Well... Yeah, I'm not doing adult fishing. What else can we do? But we can't... We don't have the Prelude of Light yet. I wonder what triggers... Don't you have to finish the... No, yeah, you have to finish the Forest Temple in order to get the Prelude of Light. And then that also gives you access to go back as a child. Oh, man. There's so much to really think about. Actually, you know what? You know what? I just thought of something else because we have Epona now. Because we have Epona, funnily enough, we can go to the Gerudos. We can go visit the Gerudo. We can go visit Gerudo Valley. Funnily enough, oh man, can we do that? Well, no. I want. Well, there's two big things that we can get. One of them is a really big side quest, which I probably just should do. Yeah. Probably should just do that. Hold on. Play a menu out of forest. Forest? What? You're missing an S there. You're missing an S before that T. No, I do like this blue tunic. I want to keep it. I'm keeping this. It also gives us a chance to get this, Oh, now he turned around. Man. Now, essentially, technically, yeah, getting on the ladder, you just, you can just go over these guys all the time. You just go, these guys won't hit you. Alright, so I'm gonna get a couple fairies. I'm gonna get a couple fairies here while I'm here. And we also have Kojiro. He's part of this quest too. And I guess you could say it is a sword upgrade. You could say it's a sword upgrade. Well, that's because it is. Let's say that's just because it is. Your sword upgrade. Let me get this another bottle here. Alright. Alright, so we have 3 fairies. We have Kojiro. Well, no, we don't need the ocarina. Not right now. I do kind of like having the ocarina on C right. Well, in my case, it would be the R button, but I do kind of like that. Oh, there is a Skulltula we can get here. Now as a child, or now as an adult, I think. Oh no, it's not, shoot. It's not nighttime. There is a Skulltula here at night. Man, I need it to be nighttime. Dang it. And if I make it night, it's gonna put me at the beginning of the area, which is not good. So I literally have to wait until nighttime in order to get this Skulltula. Like, man. But yeah. Like, I know you can, as far as dungeon order goes, you can do these dungeons out of order, just like that you could in A Link to the Past, or that I've heard you could do in A Link to the Past. But the normal order is forest, fire, water, shadow, and spirit. That's the order that's normal. That's like normal. Where the heck is the sun? Hey, seriously. Like, how am I supposed to know it's nighttime? Like, I can hit the current time is 17... So it might be getting to nighttime. What was that, 17 something? Right? 1743? Well, I can always warp back here later. I can always just warp back here later to get the Skulltula. But if we... Alright. If we come... Or maybe I just play the Sun Song now. Maybe I just play the Sun Song now and whatnot. Alright, well, anyway. I don't know. Alright. So I guess next time on this experience on The Legend of... The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we... I guess continue... Well, I guess... I try to think this out. I'm trying to think of what I'm... Well, I know what I'm supposed to do, technically, but anyway. Man, it's been wild. Got another heart container, which is always a good thing. But we will, next time on this experience on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we, I guess we'll see what we can do with Kojiro. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode, and we will see you all whenever you're in the tavern. Bye, guys. There's so many things I can do. I just can't pick an order.